Yes, my people, welcome back. Ikonyo Podcast, episode 44. I'm TT.
What's up, SS?
PH.
And we're back again for another podcast episode. Road to 1K. Like, comment,
Run it
subscribe.
up.
Make sure you follow us on the gram as well.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Come on.
But yeah, man.
You know
How
what
this
to
week
do.
been, man? How you guys been?
This week's been
quite hectic for
This
me.
week's been kind of quick. I was deep in it.
Yeah,
think so?
weeks always go quick, to be fair.
The weeks.
Yeah, it goes quick, fam.
I can't
January's,
remember what I done in it.
January's finally over.
Yeah, man.
Literally, bro. New month.
I feel like this month's probably going to go way quicker.
Yeah, 100%.
You know
Why
how
do
we
you say
felt
that?
like January was long? This is probably... Because there's less days. I think it's February's 28 days or something.
Yeah.
So it's going
That's
to go
true,
quick.
that's
We're
true.
busy as well, so obviously it makes the
Exactly.
whole thing. Makes
100.
time fly. But yeah,
Oh,
a lot has happened this week in the world, bro.
Crazy week, man.
Literally,
It's
bro.
like
Let's-
every
let's-
week something.
It's something new, something different, bro.
That's more content for you guys, innit? But yeah, let's start with the Zouma
People
team,
never
fam.
get tired of it, yeah.
So Zouma,
Yeah, we
Zouma.
Bro,
Tivadis, what else? You got the video?
Watch it. We'll post it,
anyways,
innit? Let me show you.
but yeah, man, we had the Mason Greenwood situation not too long ago, and then
Another
straight
Zoom.
after, another footballer was at it as well.
Bro, entertainment for
time-
every week, fam. It's mad.
So I'm saying this time it's Kurt Zouma.
So you might as well explain what happened. To the
Yeah,
people who don't
so
know.
there was a video that I don't know if it resurfaced or
I think,
surfaced
yeah,
for the
definitely
first time, but
resurfaced, yeah.
um,
Sorry, it's the first time.
it's the first time. So it was on Twitter, and it basically showed Kurt Zouma hitting his cat. Man fully booted his cat, like he slapped it. He was throwing stuff at his cat. It was quite violent.
It was
to be
like,
honest,
he
like,
shouldn't have done it.
he wasn't
Like,
meant
there's-
to do
There's
that.
no two ways about it.
Yeah,
innit?
let's be real. Like, can't be doing them things, but
I think it's his brother who.
His brother filmed it.
Yeah, his brother
I
filmed
think
it.
he must have posted it on Snap or something. And obviously, one of his viewers must have screen
I
recorded
feel like,
something.
bro,
and then,
some of these footballers are too careless with what they do sometimes, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
you being a celebrity, I'm pretty sure, like, when it happened, TT looks shocked, boy.
Mad thing. Bro, why is he taking his anger out on the cat though? What's he on?
I don't know what he's doing.
Now,
man.
I feel like he was playing with the cat, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't say playing. I think
No, he was giving her a
playing's
beating.
kinda crazy.
yeah,
You
nah,
can't
he
just play
was,
like
he
that.
was,
He was giving her a
aggressive.
beating.
I think he was showing off for the
He
kids.
was trying to be
You know
funny,
what I mean?
I
Trying to be
guess,
funny,
but-
yeah. Like slapping it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, what kids do?
yeah, I don't know if it's his niece, nephew, whatever. Though. A couple kids there.
Okay.
But yeah, but the thing is, I feel like, do you guys feel that the public reacted to it the right way though? I feel like,
Nah, these like over. They just do too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what's
so
like
literally, my view on it is like, yeah,
he
what he
just
did.
saw it, so
Yeah, what he did was wrong, innit?
Mm.
Like, obviously, you shouldn't be kicking no pet. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, fam, people saying that, it's worse than racism.
Yeah,
That's
like
a
the
joke and
former
what? The Chris
Liverpool-
Kirkland, whatever his
Former
name is.
Liverpool Wigan goalkeeper.
They're doing the
Kirkland,
most,
yeah.
bro.
bro, that's what I'm saying. So
They're
do
doing
you
the
know
most.
what's mad? Like, this goes to show that, you know, like, the football organization can actually punish
Exactly.
footballers
if they,
for what
wanted
they
to.
for what they do, innit? So
Mm.
same way they reacted to this situation, they should react to
Racism.
exactly. Find the
Same.
player straight away, make a big statement. If sponsors have to like withdraw their deals as well, then so be it.
Exactly.
But isn't
what I'm
that what happened?
No, because-
Sponsorships did remove.
No, but they did. But no, I'm saying
I'm
not
saying
for
in
racism. He's saying for racism
Yeah,
that should happen.
I'm saying
but
for
that's
racism
not the
terms.
case. Like, even with my man, like, the people don't even have to say this is Western racism. The way they're moving, it
Yeah.
shows that they're trying to
exactly.
portray this is Western racism.
It's
That's basically saying minorities below animals. It goes.
But I can't lie though,
No.
bro.
Yeah,
like this
that's
cat community is powerful, boy.
Who the what?
Like the cat community, bro. They have a whole.
I don't care about that.
man.
Bro,
Trust me, bro.
have you
What's
not-
really-
Have you not watched that show? There was a show on Netflix. It was like some murder that happened in America.
Yeah.
So there was this guy who used to kill animals for fun and just film it, and then he posted on the
I
net.
must have seen
And he
it,
must
yeah.
have like allowed a snake to eat a kitten. He
No
filmed it to eat a
way.
kitten, and he filmed the whole thing and posted it on wherever. And some lady saw it on Facebook, and because she lost her pet and
Yeah.
stuff, she made a group. She organized a group, a movement
Yeah,
that actually
fair enough.
defended like pets and stuff. And she even reported it to the feds, because I can't lie, this guy was doing mad things like bro.
Torturing it,
Yeah,
basically.
torturing animals. So fair enough, but this guy ended up like pouring out his rage on actual people. So he started killing people as well.
Swear.
So it actually escalated
That's a mad
pretty
thing.
quickly. But just to say that, like there's a big movement when it comes to pets. So I'm not surprised that.
Still though, what's more important? What's more affecting people on a global
Do you know
scale
what
is
I think it is,
racism, innit?
though? I don't think it's even the act, it's how people react to it. So if whatever it is, you could do the smallest thing. If the public reacts to it on a mad thing, the corporations will feel forced to
Definitely they're forced.
Yeah, majority
Exactly.
wins the vote.
to act accordingly.
Well,
That's
the thing
literally what it
is-
is.
Obviously, it
What's
shouldn't
your
be
take
like
on
that, but like, my take on it is how I see it.
That's not how it should be, but it's the outrage.
Like even what's it called with like racism, when Luis Suarez, when he was racist to Patrice Evra, I think it's like what 2013 or something.
Yeah.
I think he received a 40,000 pound fine.
See what
And
I'm
look at
saying?
look at it in contrast.
With Zouma.
Kazim was fined 250,000. So look at the difference
No,
already. What
mad
is that
that is.
showing? That's showing that to them, to the
Yeah.
FA or to the club, whatever, racism is inferior
That's literally what it says.
the
It's
animals and shit. Like this is
some-
crazy. Like
That is
Yeah.
nuts, bro.
of course what he done is wrong. Like he should like there's no excuse in it. Like what he done is crazy. But the way I see like
Yeah, it's an indirect way of saying that we care more about the silly. It's not silly, like it's crazy,
Yeah.
but we care more about these kind of stuff than racism. When racism actually is against people, you know what I'm saying? In this case was against an animal, which I'm not condemning, but there's levels to it. That's what I'm saying.
You know how before back in the day they used to have on pub they used to have no dogs, no blacks, no Irish. This is kind of even worse than that. At least that they put in
It's
put
crazy.
in blacks
They're putting
in the
us
same
on the
level.
same
Now
level
they
as
put him
animals,
below.
bro.
Now they put
It's so mad,
like
but
the way like of course cats they're pets in it.
yeah,
But animals are animal in it. In some parts of the world, people eat cats and dogs. Now,
literally.
of course, here
Literally.
here they don't. But in parts of the world, people like what's the difference between someone doing that or having a chicken in a cage for 6 months,
Literally.
then injecting it with
It
stuff and
basically
killing
is
it.
that's what I'm saying. It's basically the same. The
It's
only
same
thing is,
man.
like, people in Western countries actually have like
Then I was,
feelings for pets in a way. If
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but-
saying? We actually, it's I don't know, man. It's all long, but
but even there's a video recently, I think today morning, Antonio, the West Ham striker,
Yeah, what did he say about
he was on his way
season?
to I think training, and then the Sky Sports News they caught up with him and they were talking, and then they asked the question like, how do you feel about Zouma or like? They asked him a question about that, and he was like, wait, let me ask you a question. Do you think what he done is worse than
Bad.
racism?
Yeah.
Like whatever, like, and she was like, well,
She didn't know
I
what to
didn't, like,
say.
yeah, she like, I didn't say that or something. He was like,
Yeah.
then he started like, I rate him for that. Like
Elaborating.
back in,
I
Is
hear
that-
it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man,
Like,
you
it's
definitely
backing
gotta
each
put
other,
the
innit?
conversation out there.
like, these footballers have to speak up. Like if this was an NBA, they don't run. Because NBA, bro, these man,
They talk.
they talk how they feel in it. They
Yeah.
like you can see their
Yeah.
person. They're normal guys. Like
No
if they don't
cap.
like it, they'll
They've got
swear.
character.
At, you know what I mean? They don't care. Like these man like always care about image.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you feel about like athletes, big athletes, like fucking up the whole career by doing silly things? Like, do you think
Well, that's stupid, but
like what do you think it stems from? Because when it comes to just going back to the Mason Greenwood situation,
yeah.
do you guys feel like once certain people reach a certain level of notoriety and fame and even finance, they feel like comfortable
Like,
to do
superior,
certain
like,
things?
Like I'm above.
Yeah,
this.
literally,
Yeah, I feel
literally. I got the answer to this, innit? So, sometime this weekend I had the. Bro, it's what it is.
No, but what happened? I'm
Oh.
scratching my nose. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I was having this conversation with A, innit?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's only when you get in a position of power that you truly know yourself, innit? So most of these men, they haven't been in a position
So
of
you-
power, innit?
You think
They're
that's when
new
they
to
get
the
to show
money,
their
they're
real
new to the
personality?
fame,
Mm.
and they don't really come from like good backgrounds, good
Yeah.
where the
Well,
parents
some of
are
them
teaching
do,
good
though.
morals.
Well, a lot of them
Most-
do. No, not good. I mean, like, it's not like they've grown up in crazy backgrounds. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Also, don't
You
come
know,
from poverty,
I
no?
think it's a God
Greenwood
complex,
didn't.
bro.
But he's not from poverty, bro.
Who?
We know didn't come from poverty.
Shit,
Like, a
then.
lot of them, like, even if they did come from poverty, that has no correlation to how your
Cool.
moral-
Let me
about your
say
morals
it from
and
the standpoints of like new to money and stats and stuff. Like they're in a position of power, innit? They've never been in that position before,
Mm.
so they don't really know how to move. It's not an excuse, but I think that's why and then some of them let it get
I
to the
hear,
head.
but-
They think the money's gonna last forever, blah blah
Well,
blah,
that's how I
and
see it.
then that's how.
These footballers are
Do you dumb
normal
the
guys.
shit?
The way normal people do this dumb shit, footballers do the exact. Like,
Yeah,
that's
true,
how I
true,
see
true,
it.
true, true.
It's like it's people's fault for holding footballers to such a high standard.
Facts.
Like, these guys are.
No,
Me
but
saying
look-
they're normal guys, of course, what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's no two ways about it. But you can't expect them to be like saints.
They are
Like-
normal people,
Yeah,
but,
no, literally what
but
I'm
they're
saying
in a
is
different
facts, innit?
position, bro. Because, like, in terms of
course
obviously
they're seen as
fans,
role models.
they've got no, I'm not even talking
What?
about that. But look, they've got money which the average person doesn't have,
Yeah.
right? So just to go back to Mason Greenwood's situation, for example,
Yeah.
like he raped his girlfriend
Allegedly,
allegedly, yeah. But we've heard of stories of athletes actually raping
Yeah.
people, and
Mm.
why would they do that when they can just, you know what I'm saying, go pay a prostitute or
But
something?
I'm saying, you know how
That's what I'm saying,
way,
though, they
the way
let it
the
get
normal
to the
people,
head.
the way the normal people like rape people in the outside world.
Yeah.
Some athletes, some people who happen to be athletes, have that same mentality.
I hear that, but
That's what I'm saying.
average people maybe they don't have the
But don't cost a lot to go, bro. Like, bro, I mean,
I hear it still.
exactly.
I
I'm
hear it.
saying like
It
just
is what
because,
it
just
is.
because they're athletes,
Doesn't mean
don't
that
hold
they
them
won't-
to such a
yeah,
high standard to think these men can't. They're angels.
Facts,
They can't do
yeah,
nothing
facts.
wrong.
I think that's where they
That's
go
what I
wrong
think,
in it.
bro.
Like
True, true, true.
that's the thing with social media and the public in it. They see these men as saints, like they're gods. They can't do anything wrong. Everything they must do has to be right, bro. They're human at the end of the day. They just got a bigger pocket.
Exactly.
So yeah, you need to like see them from that standpoint too, not just from
that is true. That is true.
But at the same time though, you say like social media has a part to play in it because yeah, a lot of these people are like us normal people that go through what we go through.
Yeah.
But on social media, that's not what we see. We see them with designer bags and stuff. So the consumer, the public, only seeing them on social media think, yeah, they're different
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
because
But
they're all.
that don't correlate to like their mentality, like what they buy and shit. It's not about like, they don't correlate to what's in their head. You know what I mean? What they're buying is all physical. Like
It's got
Yeah.
nothing to do with who they are.
Yeah.
Like,
But it can still make you emulate them, innit? It might not. It will stop you from seeing them as yourself because
Nah,
you
yeah,
see them.
yeah, I
as,
get it. It does definitely kind of
like
show
it,
the
it,
vibe.
yeah,
but
it's
Yeah.
kind of changes the way you see them because obviously, but that's for everyone.
yeah,
Like,
but I don't-
you could be a broke person who looks rich on social media because you
Facts,
like
but a
it's
lot
literally
of
just pictures,
cappers.
bro. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So it's easy to like portray a type of lifestyle which you're not living. Do you know what I'm saying?
No cat fan. I know you man have seen that picture where the guy takes a picture with the fucking washing machine
Mm.
and then it looks like he's on a plane.
Bro, do you know what's mad? I saw a video.
Bro,
not
so
too long
man do the
ago.
most.
Bro, I saw a video. There's this Insta models who went to IKEA and they were taking
for the-
pictures in front of the.
the part that says the new
Yeah.
apartment or something.
Bro, it's funny, man. Some people force the,
Embarrassing.
some-
No, it's crazy.
That, bro.
some people
Don't
just
force
force the
it.
lifestyle.
Just,
Talking about-
just run your own
At
race,
the end, do you
fam.
know how people say, don't meet your idols because when you meet them, like you might find out they're not the person you think you are. I think it's like
Mm.
doesn't really correlate, but I think it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't think that these men are.
It's true. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, bro.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just with different resources, I guess.
And more time, if they can do it, you can do it too as well. So
Exactly, man.
yeah, literally just
Just
normal
Just gotta give
human
yourself
beings, fam.
the
No cat, fam. Moving on.
Mm.
That's what we saying, man. What's
No, no,
next?
The Brits.
Hey, the Brits, man.
When is that?
You
A couple
guys let us
days
know
ago.
you think about it.
The
Yo, it's
Brits.
lit, fam.
Well,
I like the performance. Dave in the
performances,
file.
Even the little Sims performance, that was.
Yeah, I didn't really
I
check
rate
it.
Alright.
those Sims, man. I rate,
Yeah,
she's
she do-
different.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
she different for
She's
sure.
got she makes her own styles. Can tell that she's not trying to.
Well, I haven't really
be
listened
like
to her music
anyone
like that,
else.
but
Yeah, trust me.
I need to take it in.
Yes,
But
I think I did download the album. Probably listened to it. I didn't really like look into it
like,
in,
take it
in
take
details.
It in.
Yeah, but I liked this one of the songs. I think it's called. I don't know if it's the album or the name of the song, but it's called Introverted or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one was hard. Though. I like her. She's authentic. She's original. She brings something new to the scene. So it's good to.
Now she's getting her flowers, isn't it? Like,
Exactly.
she got an
Mm.
award. She win best newcomer, innit? Best newcomer.
Breakthrough act,
Breakthrough
yeah.
actor, sorry.
Yeah, big
Alright,
up
man.
her. She even brought mums on stage. It was lit.
How it
They've
should be,
got
innit?
no cap. They've got best hip hop grime
Oh, Dave.
act.
Yeah.
Dave is hard.
It's only right, bro. His album went #1 as well. We're all alone this together.
Like, even the performance was crazy. Like all the.
It was fucking lit, bro.
shit.
Hey, who do you think
He's
went the
talented.
hardest though?
like the performance wise, who did the best performance? I'll say Dave. I have to say Dave, bro. The way he's playing the electric guitar, then bro, he's too. Then the piano as well.
Yeah, he's versatile.
He's too like he's the definition of a musician.
Yeah.
Like it's not just
he's not just doing it to do
just rapping or singing or whatever.
Yeah.
He's also knows to play.
He's skilled. Like
he's a student of the game.
what was I saying?
Dave.
That was my train of
Dave.
thought. I can't lie. Yeah, Dave. Like you can tell he actually studied his art.
100%.
Some people are naturally talented, obviously, and they rap and this and that. But like I've seen him play piano, for example.
He goes over and beyond. Like
yeah, he actually like works on his craft.
It's dope, fam.
I rate it.
He even produces. He's produces tracks as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he produced Money Talks.
He's clear, man.
And
He's gone
that shit
clear.
was
Do
hard.
you not think?
Gone clear like mine clear.
Do you not think rapping is a talent or something that can be learned by anyone?
I think it's of course
I feel like it's a
anyone
skill.
can rap, but
Yeah.
to be like
there.
renowned rapper, you have to have talent
Yeah,
with the hard work.
for sure.
It's a lot of factors that go into it.
agree with that, innit?
I agree with that too, bro. Like it's the same thing as singers, for
Yeah.
example. Not everyone can sing,
Mm.
but you know what I'm saying. You can still learn to sing,
Yeah, 100%.
but you'll never be as good as someone who naturally has a beautiful voice.
100%. Even I was saying before, like there's hella people like who these cover artists.
Yeah,
They're the reason they get views on their covers because they're good singers. But as soon as they
Exactly.
make their own track,
it's a different story.
What's his name?
the
Connor
views
Lanyard.
ain't there. You know what I mean?
It's
But-
very-
No, literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What do you think, TT?
I feel like it's a skill. Of any skill can be mastered if you put the time hours in.
Yeah,
Rapping, singing. That's how
But I think
view it.
there's like aspects which can accelerate you.
yeah.
Like for example, like marketing.
No,
If
100.
you're-
Like, if there's a
if you're like an
natural
all-right rapper, but you have the right people around you,
For sure.
you have
for
the
sure.
right marketing,
facts,
you
bro.
have like
Facts.
your links to
Yeah.
the industry and shit. Of course,
I
yeah,
feel
you
like these
can.
days you don't
That's
have
like a
to
cheat
be.
code, innit?
You don't have to be as good as back in the day. Back in the day, like your success was mainly tied to your talent.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, it's all about
It's
the
numbers, it's a
marketing.
number game,
social,
Who you
yeah,
know,
social
exactly.
personality.
Because it's kind of always
marketing.
been about numbers, but now more so, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because literally, man, it's more about. Because you see the people that we know, Drake and that. Like, I know for sure that definitely people don't know about that are more talented than them. It's because
Yeah, but it's not always just about talent, innit? It's talent and hard work.
yeah,
Like,
hard work, but it's also like there's certain people that can be marketable,
Yeah.
can the big audience
It's
fuck
true,
you,
'cause look, you
and
could
Drake
be-
someone like that.
Definitely.
Whereas someone that's got face tats or something, they're kind of restricted in a way. So I think it depends on like what S says. It's more about the marketing, like how can you get markets
For sure,
marketable?
for sure,
Do
bro.
people take a liking to you like
I
Adele,
feel like
Ed
even like
Sheeran?
how bad
gotta
you
have
want it as
that-
well. You have to have that
Mm.
hunger, innit? Like
Yeah.
these man probably.
Yeah, might have
work
talk about the
tirelessly
big check
day and
salaries.
night.
Might have talk about that as well.
The what, sorry?
The big check salaries, like footballers and stuff. Like we were talking about earlier,
What
like
you saying?
when they
Man,
get
again, not gonna lie, I
when
forgot.
they get those contracts.
Oh, yeah. I was saying before how a lot of footballers once they get like usually they play for that big
Even
contract. innit?
NBA, fam,
So they're playing. Obviously, they're doing their thing, and then once they get that big contract, whether it be
never
maybe
broke again.
6 figures a week or whatever, 250 a week,
Yeah.
they just down to not really down tools, but they just I don't know go downhill. Like Aubameyang, for
They
example.
don't
He's in
play. They don't play as well anymore. Yeah, yeah. for
Aubameyang,
sure.
what two seasons in a row got top scorer,
Yeah, he flopped.
and then he signed a new deal. I think what was it like
They get
250 a
too
week,
comfortable. That's what
300
it
a
is.
week, and then just boom,
Yeah.
man just went. "Meow."
Can't lie, just deep something now, but this is true, fam. It's hard to stay hungry when you're winning. It's hard to be grateful when you're losing as well.
That's 100.
sure,
that's
for
facts.
sure.
Because bro, like you come from poverty, or like you
Mm.
say, you come from a middle class family, and then all of a sudden, famous, have any girl you want, go wherever you want, everyone knows
It's
you.
easy to get comfortable and just.
Bro, you see money, like the money's long.
No cap.
It's easy to think this is gonna be forever. That's why I see both sides, and that's why I don't blame athletes like oh broke. I just learn from them, and then the ones that make smart investments.
They're definitely
because
are to blame.
you got-
It's their fault, innit? Like
It's all
If you
about
have
being
all that
so you
money-
can see why they did it, innit?
if you have all that money, I don't know. You just I don't know, like, fork a
It's
little
not-
bit out and just get a financial advisor or something.
True,
You know
true,
what I mean?
true.
Like, I don't know.
To be honest, yeah, I feel like it's in this age now that investing has become cool.
Definitely.
Nowadays,
Because
people don't talk about
rappers are doing it now. Athletes are
Yeah.
doing it.
I feel like it's
more-
more accessible as well.
Yeah.
Back in the
Pe-
day, it wasn't
exactly.
as
That's what I'm
easy to
saying. You gotta
invest.
see both sides, innit? But
No, I'm not saying invest, but I'm not saying like these athletes back in the day had to invest. Simply save your money.
oh, management.
Yeah, money
Fair
management,
enough,
like,
that's
bro.
true.
Because these man, of course, during their career, they can't afford to spend X amount a week on partying and shit.
Yeah.
But these men have the same habits when they retire. Bro, the money
That's
ain't
what I'm
coming in
saying.
no more
Yeah.
how it used to.
That's why they go broke.
So it dries up quick.
Literally, bro. Hey, what was that story about Fat Joe?
Fat Joe.
He told me
What
that shit
happened?
was mad, fam. Like when he first got signed, and then he got a mad check.
Oh yeah. I remember watching.
That
I
was
think it
jokes.
was.
Is when he
He
flew
was-
his niggas. Something like that.
Yeah.
Started
he was
spending crazy
so
money
much
everywhere.
yeah. It got to the point where he was broke and he started chasing the people who owed him money and shit. It's shit. Yeah,
mad,
it gets like
fam.
that,
There's
man.
even more recent example. Like Fetty Wap. So when he blew up with his tunes, he bought apparently 72
That's what I'm
Mercedes,
saying.
72 Mercs. Like,
Of
What
course,
are you
you're,
doing,
of course
man?
you're gonna go broke.
that's
if
a
you do that.
72. Like, do I even know 72 people?
Apparently, there were big boy whips as well, not
Bro,
just
yeah,
any
like-
Yeah,
dead
but
whip,
bro,
fam.
literally, it's like
Idiot, man.
the money's all active,
Mm,
and you gotta use it wisely because you're not gonna be hot forever.
that's what I'm saying.
Even people, because people only put it to entertainment industry, but also a 9 to 5, innit?
Yeah.
Like as you grow older, your strength diminishes. So it's kind of short term and it's temporary, innit? And plus, you can get laid off like this. So you just say you gotta be
Sure, bro.
smart with your money and
Bro,
just
if you're in a position
go
to
for that long term.
create generational wealth, you might as well do it, bro. So your offspring is gonna be
You're
It's not
set for life.
financially
Your
free as
children, your children.
But that's the thing as well. Like social media makes it seem, makes it seem cool,
Right now,
To
yeah.
do
like
what?
generational wealth, but it isn't, bro. That's like years and years of delayed gratification. Put your money in the
not
right places.
necessarily.
Being more humble with how you spend.
You can
Yeah,
make
of course.
generational wealth like in your lifetime. Not easily, but like I don't like especially on
No,
social
you-
media. A lot of
No, you
people
can
talk-
therefore
I
make.
think
No,
what
I'll let
you're-
you finish.
What you're saying is that it's not easy to do it. So we see the
Of
end
course it's not
result.
easy,
Yeah, we see the end result and we think like we can happen like in a short amount
No,
of time.
I'm saying
You're
in the
thinking,
sense
you
like.
wouldn't reap the rewards right now. You mean like you reap the
No, I'm
rewards
saying
after.
in the sense like people say this generational wealth, like, yeah, it's attainable and everyone should strive for it. But what I'm saying though is like they don't talk about the bad sides of it, like delayed gratification, sacrifices you
That's
gotta
not
make.
that's not bad.
But that's a
not
success,
bad
though. You
That's
have
what you gotta
to-
do.
that's
Like
what
it's a good thing to do that.
That's what
If
you
the
have to
end
do,
goal is
success.
to create generational wealth, then
Mm.
that's a good thing.
You have
It's
to
a
want it
good
bad.
thing, but it's not easy. It's not an easy road. That's
Yeah,
what
Of
I'm
course,
trying to
sure.
say.
No one ever
sure.
says easy, innit? Like you have to want it. Like of course, social media makes it seem like it's easy. Even like the way they talk about having multiple streams of income, etc. Like,
Facts.
you can't just start off thinking, oh yeah, I have to have multiple. You have to have one first, which
Facts.
gives you a nice solid amount. Then use that money to make other streams.
And
You
you
can't just
start
think of
spreading
you
out,
can't,
yeah.
you can't be
Facts.
spreading your energy
Yeah,
on
no.
4 different avenues right
No,
away. You
I
have to
feel
No.
like that's one thing that also stops people from becoming successful because
100%.
they look at the big picture from the get go. They don't see the small steps that they need to take in order to
Facts.
get to where they have to be. You know what I'm saying? So
That's how I said earlier. Like taking advice, financial advice from rappers is dumb, but also like from social media as well, because you see all these 5-second clips of multiple streams of
It
income.
depends
The
who you
average
follow,
millionaire
yeah.
has 7 streams of income. Where it's like,
mm,
bro, you can't base your life off like 5 seconds video, bro. It's got to be more
100%,
in-depth research and your own personality and shit.
yeah, there's some things which only rich people can do. So like obviously not only rich people, like you said, you need to have one main source of
So-
income
and
and
then
then
Learn
you
how
can
to
step
manage
up.
that,
But
multiply
like
that.
you said, some people just jump from step 1 to step 10.
You
Bro.
can't do that. Yeah, you can't.
It's not gonna work.
Skip. You can't
Yeah.
skip the.
If you
No
do
caps.
that, if anything, you're gonna lose money.
Exactly.
No, you're right. You can't cheat the process, but at the same time, devil's advocate, social media is making everyone rush.
Yeah, that's
So
So
it.
you
you
got-
can't be. You can't be sucked in, innit? You can't be.
Literally.
sucked
How
into
do you
this.
not be
Especially
sucked
with
in?
like all this crypto shit. Like you can't just. You have to like.
You have to
If
be
anything,
patient.
you have to
Do your research.
do your due diligence, and then
Run your race.
Yeah, like slowly, like you have to like know
Literally.
what you're getting into. You know what I mean? A lot of
Don't
people
try
just get
and
into
be-
shit and
yeah.
then end up losing their money. Like shit, this shit is a scam.
Literally.
Yeah,
etc.
it's a scam. It's a
It's true.
scam.
It's easier said than done though, because obviously you see people getting there quick, and obviously you feel that pressure as well, because you think
Yeah.
maybe like, bro, like
Exactly what.
I should be achieving the same.
That's why I
you know
don't
what
be
I'm
on the net. I don't be following them man like that. Because
That's
it's
how-
true.
that's
fam.
how-
that's one
Sometimes,
way of not being
sometimes you can
influenced,
you can feed into that,
That's a
and
good
that
way.
just fucks up your own bag. So
Exactly, bro.
I
Just
tend
don't-
to just
Especially
stay
when you see
clear.
all these crypto billionaires. Even
Yeah.
like I saw something in the news
Do you know what I'm
recently.
saying, bro? You've seen these youngsters making millions.
Crazy.
Bro, I'm thinking, I'm older than the brother, so I should be on that same level.
And don't even get me
Actually,
wrong, yeah.
Start rushing.
Like there are a lot of consistent, profitable investors and traders,
100%.
but they're very few.
Yeah.
So the most of these people, they're getting rich off a one-time
selling you
thing.
courses, that's what they're getting rich off.
Yeah, from courses or maybe just a lucky flip,
Yeah.
but the longevity's not there.
Mm.
So you see them now making 10Ms, turning 5,000 to 10Ms, and now they're splashing. But longevity,
Do you know what's mad?
they're
Like,
not
there's
going
some-
nowhere. That's why you just gotta focus on your own thing.
I feel like there's some people, like, you know them tutors and everything, people that teach how to trade and
Yeah.
how to invest in stocks and whatnot. They make more money off teaching it than they
100%. Bro,
actually
there's some
made
guy. He charges. I think he's an American guy. He charges £1,000 a month.
What's
for
his name? Put him on blast if he ain't
I
legit.
don't know
a
his
whole
name, man.
£1,000 a
Yeah,
month.
£1,000 a month, and in his chat, I think he had like 4,000 people. So look at that, bro.
Well, that's
4,000. That's
4 Ms,
like 4 M's, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not even
it's
like
disgusting how much money they're
I'm saying,
making.
me
fam.
personally, I'd wanna be taught by someone who's actually done what they're teaching.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because
Me-
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the power of social media. Because you can make it look like you're more successful than you actually are.
Facts,
100%.
facts. That's why you can't feed into it, because back to the example I was saying, or the guy that got a quick flip, you can now be seeing him and being depressed, thinking, oh, why am I blessing coming quickly? When you realize in the long term you're winning if you just focus on your own thing, whereas him is a one-time thing. You can't repeat it again.
Yeah.
So you just
Hell,
gotta
man
focus
get
on your
fooled
thing.
by followers as well. I just see someone with 100k
Or
followers.
verified. You know you can get paid to be verified.
He must
Yeah,
know his
literally,
shit.
that's what I'm
and
saying. You
stuff
can buy
like
all that stuff. You can buy an Instagram account with a lot of followers.
Exactly.
That's why I can't.
That's why you can't feed into it.
Most followers are bought, as in like, especially on Twitter and shit, where you see
Mm.
like hella people with hundreds of thousands of followers. A lot of them are botted. They're bought.
Literally, bro. That's why.
It's cheap to do. It ain't hard. Like I'm telling
Right.
you.
Make sure you check the actual followers. If you see bare Russian names,
Exactly.
Chinese
listen to
names,
VH, bro.
you
know,
know it's fake followers, and
That's
they
the-
probably
the-
bought
the-
they probably bought them.
Well,
Have you
li-
even talking about what's it called? Bitcoin shit. I've seen the recent thing.
Oh, the cop one.
got caught. I think what was it like in 2016? I think there's a couple from New York. They stole this in 2016. I think they stole about maybe 30 to 40 M's worth of Bitcoin. They hacked into
Damn.
Bitfinex,
That's
the
crazy.
exchange, and then they stole like 30 to 40 M's worth.
Yeah.
And then of course, because Bitcoin since then it's
Mm.
like what 100x or something, and now I think it was worth
Billionaires.
like 3.6 billion or something.
Oh my God.
And but the way they got caught is because my man sent them the Bitcoin to
Yeah.
a wallet with his name, with his like he put his
Yeah,
KYC
same
on
time.
it.
What did
So-
he send a big amount?
I think I don't know, maybe I don't know what the amount, but I think maybe
Yeah.
like 9,000 Bitcoins,
Yeah, that's a lot. Huh?
3.6 billion. Yeah,
Oh, he sent the whole amount.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think 120k Bitcoins were hacked or
Yeah.
stolen,
Yeah.
and the government retrieved 90,000 Bitcoins.
Okay.
I think that's the amount he tried to send.
So then they
Of course, they had his
realised,
name because they were trying to launder it. They were trying to clean the money. So whether they sent the money and these men
Yeah,
got
that's a silly mistake.
caught.
He-
But like these men were living.
He
Like, I even
rushed-
put
he
some
rushed the
videos here
process.
of his wife. She was like singing, rapping,
Bro,
Hey,
Crazy,
she was
these
sipping
man
and
on-
she was sipping with her legs crossed, didn't it?
bro.
The pinky and that.
First class flights, everything.
they're
think-
gonna have to do that in jail now and speak.
I think their trial was recently, innit? And then they got denied bail as well.
How long do you think they'll do for?
I think the maximum sentence for, if it was of money laundering, I think it's 20 years. Maximum. So
Yeah, I can't lie. Governments take money laundering seriously, bro. All that fraud stuff. When you touch their money,
I think these men been watching too much. What's that show called? Ozark.
Ozark.
Probably them are
Big
looking up to
Ozark.
Hush Puppy. Who knows, but
Bro,
It's-
I'm saying this. It's
But
mad.
these men-
It's mad. Like some people get more years for doing things like that than maybe raping someone.
100%. 100%.
it's crazy,
I think there
innit?
was
It's crazy
a-
how the law works.
There was a picture on a. You know what? I'm gonna try to find it.
Mm.
There was a picture.
It's not like it's
Some-
crazy. I
But yeah, what's I gonna say
the
though?
reason why that's the case though is I feel like most
Bias.
of these higher ups, like these politicians and like bro,
They be
they
doing
need
some
to,
weird
like,
Probably
shit
involved in
behind
that shit,
doors.
innit?
see those, bro. That's why they kind of lessen the punishment for
That's
those
true.
acts.
Do you guys agree? Let us know how you think.
bro. In France, not
The
too long
case
ago, they
down
reduced
below.
the age of consent to is it 13, 14?
Jesus Christ.
Correct me
man.
if I'm wrong, but it's they
Yeah, let us
reduced it
know in the
for
comments.
yeah they reduced it for
Now
sure.
look at this here.
Over there from
What,
17.
lavish?
Put the image here as well, yeah. You
Yeah,
read that, yeah?
yeah.
Look at this in the same page.
No prison.
You see that? It was crazy.
Hey, welcome.
Read the top.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Well, my gloves.
these lot have the morals all wrong.
You read it.
Joe for deal, yeah.
And then look at the bottom. Read the bottom headline.
That's dangerous,
mad.
you know. When you
Literally.
when you kind of, because like I said, there's levels to the
Hierarchy.
no, not
Of
even
crimes.
that. How can I explain that? Like, there's levels to crimes. That's literally
Yeah.
what it is. Like, you can't put a small crime on the same level as a big crime.
Mm.
No
If
cap,
you do that, that just messes up
Yeah,
a
that
lot of things, bro.
stuff get techie if you do that.
No
Exactly.
cap, no cap. But back to the couple though. Like, karma's a bitch, innit? Like, at some point, they're gonna get caught
idiots,
with.
Like, look, you can't, like, of course, these don't have to be, the guy has to be a smart individual to hack Bitfinex to whatever to get
Probably a
that.
mistake, bro.
But
it
how
just
can
happens,
you
innit?
be so dumb
But
to use
how-
Finesse, you
an
get
account?
finessed.
How long after they robbed the bitcoins did they get caught?
I'm not sure, maybe like a couple years later, 3-4
So
years.
they,
I don't even
that's
know
not
how
they
long.
had
No,
time
it's
to
all
enjoy
down below.
the money.
Yeah, bro, these men are taking first class flights.
It must have been a mistake.
Champagne.
It was
Sipping
probably
martinis.
It was probably drunk when he
shit.
transferred the keys, bro. Because
But you can't lack like that. Impossible, bro. When you
True.
do that shit, you cannot lack.
you need to be on job 24/7.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in a way, like, it doesn't matter how much money you make if you make it off an illegal
Yeah.
Exactly.
business.
At some point, you're gonna
you'll
caught
never
up.
be at peace. Not even that. Like, even if you never get caught, are you really ever gonna be at peace?
There's no, like,
Because you're
there's
always
no-
worried
There's
about
no
stuff.
blessings that come from it. Innit? Like,
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I mean.
open. It's open enough for you to see bare cash inside. You're gonna take it back to the guy or run away with it.
Worst case.
Yeah, keep it 100,
I'm
bro.
gone.
Worst case. I'm not even getting involved. I just go by my day.
So you wouldn't even touch it.
No.
Fair enough. I can't lie though.
Because I believe in
taking-
I believe in karma, bro.
Taking the shit
At one
really
point
so
or
road.
some point, it's gonna catch up with me.
True.
So what's the point,
Bro,
fam?
I heard of this story in I think it was in France in the airport or something. They must have forgot to lock a cash a room where they were keeping a lot of cash,
Yeah.
and there was a homeless person who managed to see it and he grabbed bare cash, bro. And they haven't caught him to this day, bro.
No way.
Of
Oh,
course.
this man,
You know what I'm
nigga. Yeah.
So let's
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everyone's got their own
That's
philosophy.
his blessing,
PH,
fam. That's his
PH,
Bro,
PH
But
and S.
I'm not saying that's
I'm riding with it.
saying that's the right thing to do.
Well, I'm not in it.
now think about it. If you're homeless and you see that shit, man, I'm
You
taking it
have-
as a sign.
But you have nothing to lose. Literally,
Yo,
you have
that
nothing to
shit
lose,
is
bro.
getting took.
Even if you do get taken to jail, at least you have a place to sleep. They'll feed you free food and
I'm gonna
whatnot.
have like a couple months. I'm gonna spend that money.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying that
that's
shit.
what
You know
These
what I
man,
mean?
I'm seeing it as they're playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? But shit, fam.
I'm gonna help my homeless niggas.
You
You
got
know
what
what I
you
mean?
gotta do, bro. You get me?
100%.
Take
In
the
this
team with
in
you.
this life, have money. You get me?
No cap,
It's only
fam. Chop
right.
live, don't let it chop you.
No
Real, man.
cap.
But yeah, man, should we end this one here? We're gonna keep going.
Yeah. I guess we'll end this one here.
Mhm.
Next
Say
episode
no
next
more.
week, same time.
For sure. Road to 1K.
Come
Follow
on.
us on the gram and we're out.